Thanks for tuning in to Horseshoeing Solutions. My name is John. Today we're working on Pip. She's a little miniature horse. Miniature horses are a little bit different than bigger horses. They tend to, on their feet, you can get a little bit more aggressive with a mini than you can a big horse, just because their body weight compared to how their feet are, they just tend to last, and they're a little bit more hardier. While I'm trimming minis, I'm still gonna do the same thing as my big horses. I'm looking for the depth on my heels and how deep I am at the bottom of my frog here at the toe, near the toe here. So find your depth here. I'm at the bottom back here. I'm at the bottom over here. I'm just gonna take a little bit out of the sole, not much. And then the ticket to trimming minis is you wanna do the same thing as a big horse. How you start at the heels. I'll drop my heels a little bit. Come over on this side, like so. And then with minis, stand your nippers up and come right over the toe. On minis, you can trim the toe back whether they're super long or not. The toe is just a little bit easier on a mini than a big horse. You can get just a little bit more aggressive. So with a mini, I always take off the toe, I always step it back. If you're trimming a mini and their toes are super long ahead here, you can still do the same thing of what I just did and bring that wall back. Remember, you got to keep some sole on the minis here. But mini horses, you can get aggressive. You can come way after the toe out here. They're just hardier when it comes to trimming than big horses. So on the minis, put your heels down, find where your heels are, and then stand your nippers up. Come all the way around. Little rule of thumb, if I'm trimming a mini, usually where I'm going to start to cut my hoof wall is if I go to the end of where my frog is, and then I stick my thumb in there, rule of thumb. And that tells me about average of where I can bring my hoof wall when I'm trimming a real long mini's foot back here. So now that I've trimmed up this way, I'll flatten out, and then I'll bring her forward, and then I'll dress her foot forward to stand back up to this new angle that came in down on the wall here. So minis, you can take your nipper, drop your heels down, we'll take a nice pass all the way around. Rule of thumb, when you come to the tip of the frog, put your thumb in there. Wherever your thumb stops, you can take your nipper pass all the way to where your thumb stops. So if I'm going to go here, bring your nippers all the way back. Thanks for tuning in.